I'm well aware that users only read the documentation when everything else has failed. That's why I've made this video with a brief guide on creating images in Midjourney for the lazy. Let's assume you already have Discord. You've created a couple of images, but you haven't delved into the nuances. Let's consider the imagine command, used for creating images. Following the command should be a description of your future masterpiece. There are rules for creating a description, but if you write some text, Midjourney will still generate something for you. For example, I'll use the beginning of an article from the BBC website about the city of Turin. As a result, we get normal images. However, to get exactly what you want, follow these rules. First, briefly describe the essence of the image. Describe it in simple words, without phrases like paint me or depict. Keep it short and to the point. Here's an example. Emperor Nero majestically watches over burning Rome. You can specify the plot, separating clarifications with commas. For example, view from the balcony, sunset. Then, the description may include words regarding the type, style of the image, as well as its parameters. Let's start with parameters. A parameter looks like two dashes, the parameter name, and the value of the parameter separated by a space. Aspect ratio parameter of the image. For example, for video, its value would be 16:9, the aspect ratio of widescreen video. If you need a square image, specify 1:1. The chaos parameter can take values from 0 to 100. By default, 0. Chaos increases the diversity of images. Midjourney, in turn, generates 4 images at once, and chaos increases their variability. Here are examples. This parameter increases the weirdness and uniqueness of your picture. It's hard to understand in words. Here are examples. Lastly, let's look at the parameter that allows you to not include certain objects in the picture. Let's create a picture of people's faces at Oktoberfest. And this is the face of people with the parameter without a smile. In this simple way, we depicted the faces of people standing in line for beer. Now about the description of the style of the image. There are an unreal number of options. You can style the image like a painting. Here's the styling of the same plot with Nero in the style of Salvador Dali. And this is in the style of Hieronymus Bosch. You can make your image a mosaic. Embroidery. Or even a view from under the water. Looks nice, but Nero was somehow washed away. There are countless stylization options. Experiment and try. Regarding the imagine command, you just need to be careful with the description of the picture so as not to get Jimmy Neutron instead of Nero. Now the next command. It allows you to mix 2 of your images. Type blend, slots appear, into which you can drag your images. And here's what we get. And from these images, we get this result. A wonderful tool for those who would like to draw themselves in various guises. And the last tool, also interesting, it can help in understanding how to create descriptions of pictures. Type describe. A slot for uploading your picture appears. And after launching, Midjourney describes what's on the picture. You can take that description as an example or visualize it immediately. And now, let's try to upload a painting by DALL-E to the neural network. Judging by the descriptions, Midjourney understood that it's Salvador Dali. Well, no problem. We visualize all the descriptions and get a whole gallery of Dali paintings. Such a mess. Subscribe and give a like.